Hey, what's going on everyone? Rogue here, back at you with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Video. Today, I've got a deck profile for you that I've been having a lot of fun playing lately. But before we get into this deck profile, if it's your first time to the channel, be sure and set that subscribe button. And as always, don't forget to attack that thumbs up button. We appreciate all the thumbs ups on all of our videos. It really helps out the channel. Without further ado, dive right into this deck profile. So what I've got for you today is a giant ballpark. Okay? Giant ballpark, Beetrooper, shiny black sea deck profile. Be throwing the bugs around to become invincible. So of course, to kick things off, it wouldn't be a shiny black sea deck without running not one, not two, but three shiny black seas in the deck. Making sure we got plenty of them normal insects for the giant ballpark. Alright. And since these work really well with another super armored robot armed black iron sea. Go from the shiny black sea to the black iron sea. And for those of you that aren't familiar with the armed black iron sea, what it says is, if you have three insects with the same name in your graveyard, you can target any number of them, special summon this card from your hand. Then equip them to this card. You can send one monster equipped to this card by this card's effect to the graveyard, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. And that's just for sending one. And you're going to be equipping three. So that's three board wipes built into one giant bug to obliterate. To obliterate! So yes, armed black iron sea obliterating by using any three insects with the same name. So you'll probably notice right off the bat, we're going to be running lots of 3-ofs, of course. So 3 shiny black iron sea, okay. Then we're also running not 1, not 2, but 3 Gokipole. Alright? 3 Gokipole, because we're going to want to get through this too. I'm sure everyone knows familiar with Gokipole, but if you're not, if this is sent to the graveyard from anywhere for any reason, if this is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 level 4 insect monster from your deck to your hand. Then, if you added a normal level 4 insect monster from your deck to your hand, you can special summon it. Then destroy a monster on the field with attack greater, equal or greater than its attack. So you would, this shiny black sea, 2,000 attack. Anything 2,000 or higher of this level 4 normal insect. So it's awesome. And running 3, and running 3, and the ballpark's going to help you cycle through these to soup this guy up as you go along. So, moving along, also running not 1, not 2, but 3 scout buggies. Triple scout buggy. Because we're going to be bugging into this Beetrooper engine with our ballpark. So, 3 of each of these, which can all be cycled into the graveyard. But also using the, and recycle them, using the Beetrooper field spell, Beetrooper formation. We'll get to that though. Also, not last, but definitely not least, Beetrooper Scale Bomber, running not 1, 2, but 3. So, got doubling up on the Beetrooper, triple of each one. So, triple Bomber, triple Buggy, triple Black Sea, and triple Gokipole. All 3 copies, the same name. This black iron sea is awesome because it's any 3 insects. It doesn't even specify they have to be normal, just have the same name. And these are all going to be really good at turboing into your grave, which is really good for this. And even running some wasps in here. So these are all 3-ofs right here. Also running not 1, not 2, but 3 Twin Bow the Attacker Battle Wasp. Okay. So these are all really good extenders. The Battle Wasp, very, very good. So, and that is all for the 3 ofs. It's all for the Black Iron Sea engine. Yeah, I keep saying engine. Let me know in the comments below how many times did I say engine in this deck, or in this deck profile video. All right, and getting into some of our big boss tech in here, the big bosses are going to want to get in, turbo into and combo play into and extend into, search into. Running a heavy Beetrooper Mighty Neptune in here, and one Beetrooper Sting Lancer, and however, the heavy Beetrooper Mighty Neptune is a little bit of a challenge to summon. Because let me tell you, it says it cannot be normal summoned or set. It has to be special summoned from your hand by shuffling 3 of your banished insect monsters into the main deck during the main phase. So you got to have the 3 to banish. So 1 Mighty Neptune, 1 Sting Lancer for the search to add a Beetrooper spell or trap from your deck to hand by resolving its ability. And if you get 3 insects banished, then you can use your Mighty Neptune, special summon itself to the field. We'll get into how you're going to banish here momentarily. But also, continuing with the Beetroopers. One Beetrooper Assault Roller. Just kind of playing around with it, seeing how it works out. The Beetrooper Assault Roller says you can special summon this card by banishing an insect from your graveyard. So right there, the Assault Roller is going to help you banish at least 1 right there. And then also gains 200 attack for each insect you control, except this. When this card is destroyed by battle, you can add a Beetrooper monster from your deck to your hand. So it's also another searcher. So you get the, you banish an insect, you search your Sting Lancer, go through each plays. That's all for the Beetrooper engine. Okay. Go ahead and leave Neptune up there. We'll get back to that one. Also running not 1, but 2 Pin the Bullseye Battle Wasp, another extender. And got a pretty good, I think, lineup of Battle Wasps besides the trio of 3 in the stack over here. We got double Pin the Bullseye and 1 Arbalest the Rapid Fire. When the Arbalest the Rapid Fire is normal summoned, you can target 1 level 3 or lower insect monster in your graveyard, which is the majority of this deck. Special summon that monster in defense. That's our Beetrooper engine right there, gets us into that. So, and continuing on with, do have another level 3 engine spiced into the mix to resolve that. Running not 1, but 2 Reverse Beetles. It's a level 3 insect, flip effect. Shuffle this card and any face-up monster in its column back in the decks. Then if this card is normal or special summon, change this and any monster in its column to face down defense. Turning them effects off with bugs right there. And another way to get into the reversible beetle, running 1 Tindangle Jareth. Flip, you can take 1 flip monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the grave. So, very good. Very good synergy there. And level 3, but it's not an insect. But the reversible beetles, double reverse. Some other spicy tech in the deck. Running the barrier statue lock with barrier statue of the drought and barrier statue of the storm winds. For no monsters can be special summoned except earth and wind. Neither player can special summon except wind and earth. And to continue with the spicy lock, running 1 Link Belt Wall Dragon. So be locked into only special summoning earth and wind. And the Link Belt Wall Dragon says, cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned by its own effect. When you link summon, and you're going to be linking into Beetroopers, okay? You can special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, place 2 counters on it. If a monster is linked summon, remove 2 of these counters from this card. Okay? Or all if it's less than 2. Like if it's just 1, remove them all. Once per turn, during each standby phase, you place one of these counters on this card. No monster can be linked summoned unless this card has at least that many of these counters as the monster's link rating. Monsters cannot attack except link monsters. Monsters cannot attack except link monsters. You see that? Monsters cannot attack except link monsters. Boom! You can't special summon except Earth and Wind, and can't attack unless it's a link. And continuing on with the deck. Got some one-of spice. Have some one-ofs. With 1 Smoke Mosquito, 1 Parasite Paranoid, 1 Resonance Insect, okay, 1 Scary Moth, and 1 Dino Wrestler Pankratops, just for some added removal. The Scary Moth says each player can only special summon a monster once per turn. More control. So you're locked into 1 special summon. It has to be Earth or Wind. And unless it's a link, you can't attack with it. So it's a removal, and Residence Insect helps to get into Scary Moth plays. Because if this is sent from the field to the grave, you can add a level 5 or higher insect monster from your deck to your hand. So use Resonance Insect to search the Scary Moth and unlock each player to only 1 special summon. You can also send an insect monster from your deck to the graveyard with this Resonance Insect being banished. So, some synergy there. And Parasite Paranoid also, quick effect. You can target 1 face-up monster on the field, equip this card from your hand to it. The equipped monster becomes an insect. So I can literally turn this Dino Wrestler Pankratops into an insect. It will no longer be a dinosaur. It will be a bug. That goes boom. And here's the best part. Check this out. Here, check this out. Alright. Parasite Paranoid is equipped to Pankratops, making him an insect. And then it's sent to the graveyard because Pankratops pops something. You can special summon 1 level 7 or higher insect from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. Ignoring its summoning conditions. Remember the mighty Neptune? This is the sauce right here. Okay? Boom. Make Pankratops an insect. It pops something, sends this to grave. Then you summon the mighty Neptune. Hope that's... So that's all for the monsters. Now on to the spells and traps. Been talking about the giant ballpark this whole time. This helps us get into our, if a player would take battle damage, I can make another player take any battle damage from that battle. And if I do that, I can send a 1 level 4 lower insect from my deck to the graveyard, which of course we would send Gokipole. And then if you sent a normal monster, which could be the Shiny Sea, Shiny Black Sea. If you send the Shiny Black Sea, you can special summon any number of monsters with the same name from your hand, deck, and or graveyard. So go for all your Shiny Black Seas. Go for all your normals. If a monster you control is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 insect normal from your grave back into the Shiny Black Sea. I'm playing around in the giant ballpark, throwing around some Shiny Black Seas, running 2 ballparks. Also running 1 Beetrooper formation, because you can target a Beetrooper monster in the graveyard and special summon it. We like recycling. Okay. And if a face-up insect you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Beetrooper token. Remember making Pankratops an insect, and it you know, attributing itself to pop something, well, it would be a face-up insect being destroyed by card effect. You can special summon one Beetrooper token at that point. So, really, really good. You'll get 2 for the price of 1 off the Beetrooper formation right there. We also running a Cocoon of Ultra Evolution. He's a contributed insect monster from either field equipped with an equipped card. So you can equip Parasite Paranoid to your opponent's monster if you wanted to. Then cast a Cocoon of Evolution and tribute your opponent's monster to special summon one insect monster from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions. So you can special summon any insect monster from your entire deck by tributing your opponent's monster with the Cocoon of Evolution and the Parasite Paranoid. Really, really good. Really awesome. Love it. Hasn't came up yet. I usually go into other things. Also running one Dark Ruler No More to blanket negate your opponent's monster's effects. And that's all for the spells. Now onto the traps. Are running one DDD Different Dimension Derby. Because if you control a face-up monster that was... Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Linked summoned using a normal monster. So if you Xyz using the normal Shiny Black Sea, if you Link using the normal Shiny Black Sea, or even Fusion, or Synchro, using your normal Shiny Black Sea, you can target one card on the field and banish it. So, yeah, very, very good. Very good synergy there. Also running one Beetrooper Fly and Sting, because if your opponent advances a monster effect, we have a Beetrooper monster, negate and destroy. Love it, love it. And last but not least, just for more negation, figure we throw in a Solomon Judgment, so we can, whenever a monster would be summoned or a spell or trap card is activated, pay half our life points and negate and destroy something that could potentially be the end of all. This is your main deck. If you enjoyed this video so far, be sure and attack that thumbs up button. Drop us a comment down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the deck core, the main deck of this Beetrooper Ballpark Shiny Black Sea deck profile. Now on to the extra deck. So, kicking things off, we got we're running a Shinobi Insect Hagakuriminu. I can't say that word. It's a Link 2 for some of our combo plays. Also running a double Beetrooper Armor Horn, Link 2 generic Beetrooper Armor Horn, Link 2 monster. The Hakaguruma says it's got to be 2 monsters with different names, but Beetrooper Armor Horn says any 2 insect monsters, period. Doesn't even have to be Beetroopers. So 2 of those. Okay, 1 of those. And also running one Insector Picafelinia, because this goes really well with our entire engine. Says, this Link card, you can discard a card. Alright? It's one way to get something engraved if you wanted to. Target one of their insect monster you control. Equip one insect from your deck, like a Parasite Paranoid, to it as an equipped spell. But it has to be one you control. Specifies. Target one other insect monster you control. That's what you would equip Parasite Paranoid. So you wouldn't be doing it with your opponent's monster, but still, it would be effective in use. Yeah. The equipped monster gains 500 attack and defense. You can target 3 monsters in your grave. Shuffle them in the deck. That's the thing. You can recycle your Shiny Black Seas. Right there. Recycle your Goki Poles. Right there. Target 3 monsters in your grave. Shuffle them in the deck. And even draw a card. So really, really good Link 2 insect monster right there. And that's all for the Link 2s. Okay. Now for our Link 3. We've got a Seraphim Papillion. Alright. This is really, really good because you can quick effect remove a counter from this card. Special summon one level 4 or lower insect monster from your grave. A level 4 or lower. This can special summon a level 4 or lower insect monster from your grave. So, by removing a counter. And the cool thing is if this card is Link summoned, you place a counter on it for each insect monster used as Link material. So if you use 3 insect monsters as link material, this gets 3 counters that it can remove to special summon level 4 or lower insect monsters from your grave and defense. So really good. Really good Link 3 to help you get into plays. In fact, we like it so much, I'm running 2 of them. Because Link Climbing, it's a good... I feel like it's like the version of Transcode Talker, but for insects. Okay? That's all for the Link 3s. Now for some of the big daddies, when you're climbing up there, what do I want to go into? What would I go into? Climbing that high. Well, first off, we're definitely going to climb into our giant Beetrooper Invincible Atlas, our Link 4 for the Beetrooper engine. Also generic, says any 2 or more insects. And when this card is link summoned, alright, when this giant Invincible Atlas is link summoned and has 3,000 or less attack, your opponent cannot target this card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects as long as it has 3,000 or less attack. You can't special summon monsters except insects. It locks you into insects, so no Pinkertop special summon. But you contribute an insect, then activate one of these effects. Okay? Come on, camera, focus. You contribute an insect and activate one of these effects to special summon a Beetrooper monster from your deck. Any Beetrooper from your entire deck. So you link climb into this, you're still going even higher. Okay? And this card gains 2, or you can have this card gain 2,000 attack and become a 5,000 attack Invincible Atlas until end of turn, which is really amazing. But when it's that high, it will be able to be targeted with card effects and be destroyed by card effects at that point. So you want to keep that in mind if you go that high. Otherwise, special summoning another Beetrooper monster from deck, any Beetrooper, that is just fine. Playing if you like to play it safe. Also running one Borreload Dragon, because steal your opponent's. Neither player can target this card with monster effects either. Once per turn, you can quick effect target a face-up monster on the field. Any face-up monster on the field. Make it lose 500 attack and defense. And your opponent cannot activate anything in response to this. And at the start of the damage step, when this battles opponent's monster, you can place that opponent's monster in a zone this points to and take control of it. But it goes to the graveyard during the end phase of the next turn. But it's really cool because it's more using your opponent's monsters. Like you could even use Parasite Paranoid to use your opponent's monsters. You can use Borreload Dragon to use your opponent's monsters to just continue to climb into more of these big boss possibilities. That's an Earth, that's dark. We've got Wind in here. Got the Arrival Cybers right here. Agnister. And the reason I'm running an Agnister link in here is because the original attack becomes 1,000. It's because the original attack of this card becomes 1,000 times the number of link materials used for its link summon. So you can make this really big. If you get a monster in the extra monster zone and 5 monsters in the main zone, you could potentially make the 6,000 attack when it comes out. So, which is really good. A 6,000 attack monster that's unaffected by other card effects. Potentially. So, just because it has the potential to climb, why not climb as high as possible? And if you do, you could even, access code talker combo with that for a very big access code talker. Because what access code talker says, I know everybody knows it, but some of my viewers may not be familiar with access code talker, so I'll go ahead and say you can target one link monster that was used as material for this link summon of your access code. Okay, if you use a link monster to climb into the access code talker, this card gains attack equal to that monster's link rating times 1,000, and so the Arrival Cybers is a link 6 times 1,000. So you see what I'm saying here? The Arrival Cybers, it can get really big, it can become 6,000 potentially, but it'd be even easier to make access code talker 6,000 just by climbing into this, comboing off into an access code talker. It would gain 6,000, become 8,300 attack access code talker right there. which is really, really amazing. Access the token right there, and that's all for the links. Also running double Cicada King for rank 3 plays. Getting into our extending and just even fuel more of the fire of link climbing with this deck. If you enjoyed this deck profile, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if it's your first time to the channel and you still haven't set that subscribe button, set that subscribe button. With notification bells activated so you don't miss any more Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profile videos just like these and other future product opening videos. This is your rogue underdog gamer signing off. It's your move.